Hey y'all, Kiki with Hemi. Oops, I didn't have the mic on. Hey, Kiki with Hemi, y'all. Back at it again. Gonna do some live reads. Yes, yes. Afternoon. I was hoping to hit lunch break, but hey, we're here. A little later. I could use a lunch break. Baby finally down for a nap. Got crazy full moon and eclipse energy going. The full moon will officially hit tomorrow on Tuesday. Full moon in Capricorn, Cancer season popping. Full moon, so also Pluto and Saturn are in Capricorn right now. It's just too much. Everything's retrograde. Baby is feeling it. Baby magic is not like she's, even since she was in my womb, she is not about some eclipses, some full moons, any of that. Full moons maybe can be okay for her sometimes, but eclipses, she does not like that energy. So we've been having some little battles today, but finally she's at rest, at all snuggled in and everything. So here we are. We're doing $12 readings. If you want a reading, send it into Cash App or to PayPal in the description box, and then send a message to the chat here saying that you paid and what your question is and that you like a reading. Yes, yes. My thing was kind of buffering and then it skipped ahead, so hopefully it's playing all right. So how are y'all doing? I was on earlier today, actually. I feel like it's Tuesday, but it's still Monday. Oh my gosh. How y'all doing? Some of y'all might be commuting. What side of the world are you on? I know this morning a lot of people were just getting to bed while we were up and reading at it was like 5 a.m., 6 a.m., 7 a.m. And some people were getting up for work. Give it a good shuffle over here. Hey, everybody. Drop a message in the chat. And if I don't see it, it's because I'm doing this from my phone without my computer to see the chat. So sometimes I don't see all the questions. So if I don't see it, just say it again. Let's see. Oh. Y'all, these cards are jumping. Who's going to get a reading? All right, let me see. Not going to do any generals yet, unless it gets on and popping in here. Hey, here we go. Hi, Queen Lilith. Hi, Carisha. Hey. We got a reading from Carisha coming in. Hi, Maroon Phoenix. Hey, thank you. I'm going to scoot this over so I can read. Okay. Y'all see the latest video I just uploaded too. Okay. So I see Carisha sent in a payment, but I'm Lisa Kiki. But I see Maroon's question first, so I'm just going to go by the questions I see pop up here. Hey, everybody. Okay, so let's see. I hope y'all are having a good afternoon too, definitely. When is a good time to express my love and devotion? When it will be better received by the person. So when is a good time for Maroon Phoenix to express their love and devotion? And yes, we have Carisha next. Absolutely. Ooh. Looky here. We have 8 of Wands, which is kind of like right now. It just reminds me of, I don't know why I'm getting like Medea energy. Like y'all know who Medea is, right? Like when Medea's ready, like when Medea feels something, like it's done right now. We're going. It's intense. That like Medea's not gonna hold their mouth for nobody, and that's the feeling I'm getting right now. Is that kind of vibe? Like say what you gotta say. To clarify, better received in person versus over a texting call. Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna draw some more here because this is jumping out. Queen of Wands. Look what I told you. Page of Wands. 5 of Pentacles reverse. Ace of Cups. Page of look, it's like if you're gonna do it, you better do it now. It looks like it's gonna be reciprocated. We have the Page of Cups answering with the Six of Pentacles. We have Five of Pentacles reversed coming out of the cold. It looks like a good move. They're like, do it now, do it soon, boom. They're like, text, show up. I feel like just going, if you can, just go face to face with that person and be like, look, this is what it is. This is how I feel. And I know that you back me up because I'm amazing. So I know that you love me too. Like, just going face to face would be a good move. It's like, go, what are you waiting for? Hop in the car, drive over, talk to them. But, you know, if you can only reach them through text and that's what you could do right now, they're like, then do it right now. So if you can travel to them, but it's like basically like immediately, why waste more time? It's like the end of Cancer season to Leo season, which is what we're approaching. It's like, why wait until Leo season? Might as well do it now, get it popping. Yeah, it looks like good results over here with the Ace of Cups, these pages talking to each other, Six of Pentacles. Yeah, so it's like, be bold, be brave, say what you need to say what you want, say how you feel. Don't mince your words, just put it out there. It's like arriving in style. Arriving in style with the message, but with the Eight of Wands, it can also be text as well. Maybe you'll just text them, I'm outside, okay? This is reminding me of the like dramatic endings on 80s movies. Like, you know, they always have like a dramatic ending where someone's like walking across the field or showing up at someone's house and there's like this big reveal of like, I have feelings for you, like just boom, I'm putting it out there. It's that kind of feeling. So it's like, show up and do it. Show up and do it, and it'll be romantic and perfect just because you're doing it. So yes, you know, sometimes I'm so shy sometimes that I'll hate when I get readings that are like, yeah, go for it, do it now. I'm like, wait, no, I thought you were gonna tell me to wait. erase I don't want to do it right now. I'm too shy. Like, can't they do it? Why me? Yes. Okay. Let's see. Krisha says, what can you pick up from me and this person I have started talking with? He is Pisces, Aries, and I'm a Sag. Okay, so let me be more specific. What is his intentions with me? And is this going to be a long-term prosperous relationship? That's how you're feeling, but you're going to take the advice. You're welcome. I feel you. I feel you. Okay, so for Carisha with this Pisces, Aries, and Carisha being a Sag. What are this Pisces, Aries intentions with Carisha in regards to this relationship being long-term and prosperous? Okay. Queen of Pentacles reversed. Four of Swords reversed. Three of Cups reversed. 10 of Cups. Judgment. I'm sorry if this is all like willy-nilly. There we go. Maybe like that. Okay. Judgment reversed. 6 of Cups reversed. And 9 of Pentacles reversed. It's like imagining an end game, but there being no plan or application whatsoever to get there. I feel like in the past, you guys, like, you have soul connection, but nothing ever came of it. Like, do you ever run into soulmates like that where you're just like, we were always misconnections, weren't we? Or we always married different people. And so innately, like, your spirits want that happy ending with each other and have a good vibe towards each other, but basically don't know how to be like practical and together in a relationship kind of whatsoever. Yeah, I think this person doesn't really know how like your friend groups would sync up with each other, how you would fit in with each other, if you would be able to keep things alive that long. It's like they dream about it in a very Pisces kind of way. Like, oh, if we had kids and this and that, but actually going and doing it and taking any steps for that or investing in that, or even feeling like they're stable enough in themselves to contribute into a partnership and relationship like that. They're not really having any serious plans in that way. There's no like feet on the ground. it's just like the end fairy tale. That's what it's like. It's like, when people just have their head in the fairy tale and you're like, okay, but what about the whole rest of real life and actually sharing emotions and actually being together and connected, all of that kind of thing. I don't know if either of you have children, but they might think about that, like, oh, that'd be cool to have kids, or if we had blended families, or, if we whatever that would be. But at the same time, again, no like practical application of how to make that come about, how to actually co-parent together, how to actually have any of these skills. So it could be just this person. I do feel like they feel out of their depth once they get into relationships on how to be grounded and practical and available and like plan and build an actual constructive relationship with others. They might feel like the only way they can deal with those things is to be alone. Like I have Pisces and Aries in my chart, so I'm like, I relate to that kind of vibe. Sometimes it is that makes sense. But yeah, I just don't see that. I just don't see them really moving forward without much prodding and pushing from you. At the same time, I feel like you would resent that, and they would eventually resent that. Like, okay, you know, it would push you into the dynamic of feeling like, okay, well, I don't want to be the one giving the ultimatums. I don't want to be the one who's always having to be the adult or having to be more critical about where is the relationship going and asking all those questions. So right now it's more just like a good fairy tale and like in the head or in the spiritual ethers. Even when it comes to like advice from guides and ancestors, they're kind of like, it's a pass. It's a no. This might not be the person you want to have children with. Hi, soft-hearted. Hey. Yes, doing better. I'm doing better. I had to smudge up and check my attitude. I was feeling grumpy after all those tantrums. Oh my gosh. I was having my own. I was like, look, let's call it truce. Thank you. Yes, thumbs up. So I'm doing better now. Thank you. I gotta be real with y'all. I was having a stank mama attitude. I was full up, full up with it, y'all. So, yes. But yeah, so the energy here from the spiritual world is like, not so much. It's more like maybe you would karmically be working through things, that kind of energy. But this would be like a very slow burn relationship. Rainbow, you said you know the feeling. No, really, like, oh my gosh, you don't understand. Thank you. Thank you. You know what? As parents, we got to apologize too and be like, man, I was grumpy. We always say grr, grr, because, like animals like growl. It's like, man, mama was really grr, grr right now, wasn't I? I'm sorry, baby. Whew, it was too much. Pushed me to the edge. Was upset. Oh my goodness. But we're all good. We had lots of cuddles and kisses and singing, and always bless your babies, bless them, protect them, pass down those paternal, like, coverings. Our words, our wishes, and everything are so important on our children. Yes. So, okay. I'm digressing, but that's just because that's pretty much that's kind of like final word being dropped from spirit right here from your guides is like, no, they don't suggest, hi, Mimi, I'm well, how are you? They don't suggest this moving forward. They're like, no, this person's really not ready. They might seem like they're a 9 out of 10, but it's like for themselves, some people seem good until you get into a relationship with them. I don't think either of you is a bad person or anything, but I'm seeing the specific message that this isn't the person to have your family or your children with, even though the idea of it is good. So kind of take that energy up for manifesting the partner you want. Take the energy that you thought was good, like take that potential of what you thought, but be open to it being applied elsewhere, if that makes sense. That's a good trick for manifesting, because quite often we think that someone has a certain potential or their spirit reminds us of it from a past life or something, but we fixate on them having to deliver it to us. And so then we taint it, we lose the vision, we set ourselves back with our manifesting. But if we say, okay, I don't want all this that came with what I thought it could be, but I do want this feeling, I do want this energy, I do want this part. So then the universe is like, okay, cool, you orders in, not this, but she'll take more of that. And then you move forward and you go to the next relationship. So it's not really failures, it's just getting closer and closer to the order that you want. Yes. The worst thing you've done was getting into a relationship based on potential. Look, I'm a Pisces. I am 12th house planet person. I'm Neptune dominant. I'm telling you, water dominant. do not get into relationships on potential. It's just the most painful thing. And for the other person too, because imagine if like someone got with you because they're like, well, one day I think you can be an Olympic runner. And you're just like, well, damn, I haven't even started my diet yet. Like, like what? And they just always pushed you that you have to be this Olympic runner because they can see your potential. That would be exhausting on both sides. One side's disappointed and the other person is like, can I be myself? Can I live? So I've learned, that it's also difficult for the other person, even if I were to have good intentions and be trying to push this potential, like that's not really fair. So if you would like a reading, please send in $12 to the Cash App or PayPal links down below. And then go ahead and comment when you've sent and what your question is. Yes, yes. It's so funny though, because when I be feeling, you can't send it. Okay, you're welcome. Oh, I just realized I put the wrong deck underneath the last video. I think I put that I used the Universe Has Got Your Back deck, but I didn't. I used this Miracles Now one. That's okay though. Oh, goodness. How y'all doing? Y'all had work? What happened? Are you off now? What you eating? How you feeling? Is this eclipse hitting hard for you? Is the moon hitting hard? Usually the toughest full moons are usually like Virgo full moon, because I'm a Pisces, and then the Cancer Capricorn ones. Because the way they hit my chart, it's just always something popping off. Yes. All right, I'm getting this shuffled up. If you guys are just tuning in, go ahead and send $12 to Cash App or PayPal if you'd like a reading. Yes, yes. And then just comment your question down below. Hit the like. And when I do general readings, they're for anyone who's chatted or who has liked the video. Okay. Ooh, these cards. Just want to jump. It's so funny. All the songs from earlier are popping out again. So earlier I did songs for like some of our general questions, like our general energy, and they're trying to come back out again. Okay, this one wants to come out. Classic Man by Jadena. Jadena's got to have some kind of Capricorn. He's a Taurus, Scorpio moon. What was it? Venus and Aries, Mars and Gemini. I can't remember the rest. Let Me Love You is a song. So these are songs to get your little messages and vibes from. But somebody, so there's two sides. There's somebody who's like, let me love you in hours, which is I can kiss you for hours. But then some of y'all are on this tip over here with Needed Me by Rihanna and Without Me by Halsey. Ooh, okay. So see what resonates for you. Which songs will have a message for you for a general. Hi, YouTube fan. Hey. We're just pulling some songs for some general energy and vibes here. Waiting to see who's going to go ahead and send in their readings next. Still taking readings. Did y'all see the last pick a card already? Whew, Mama's been trying. I've been trying back here, okay? Even with this wonky phone being the only thing to record and edit through, y'all. Sure enough. I have another one I have to finish. I have personals to do. Hi, Avira. Hey. Yes, yes. You sent in a payment. Okay. What's your question? Let me know. You guys, I'm still wearing, I know I'm always showing you this, but honestly, this is saving my life right now. It really is. Last night, well, I was up until like 6 this morning putting this on, and right now, hi Jusu, you can pay to Cash App or to PayPal. The descriptions, or in the description box, they'll have the links there. Yeah, send in $12 and just comment and tell me when you paid and what your question is. But this is so good, you guys. Like really, ooh, there's like a hair. I'm sorry. It's just my curly hair, y'all. Yes, it really helps. It's really been helping me. Like right now, I was feeling tore up, and I put it on while I was getting the little live going. I feel so much better already, like for real. I want to know if Capricorn lost his interest on me. He seems weird. I don't know. Aries. Okay, so just big reminder, y'all. Capricorns, baby magics of Capricorn, they tripping right now. Most of the Capricorn placement people I know have been trying to sleep as much as they can. And you know, Capricorns usually don't want to be sleeping. They've been acting like Cancers. So full moon and lunar eclipse, partial lunar eclipse, tomorrow is in the sign of Capricorn. And Pluto and Saturn retrograde are both in Capricorn. So just keep that in mind when you're dealing with Capricorns. And also people who have any cardinal signs, Libras, Aries, Cancers, they're all being tore up, okay? So you say, I don't know, he's active everywhere else. Let's see. Let's see the TT. Okay. So for Elvira, let me see exactly how. I'm sorry if it shakes. I just am reading the comments on my phone. Has Capricorn lost his interest in Elvira? Has Capricorn lost his interest in Elvira? Okay. Lovers. Three of Pentacles. Ten of Swords. Ace of Pentacles. Knight of Swords reverse. Eight of Cups. Queen of Pentacles. Oh no, he's not done. He's not done. Have you guys maybe haven't seen each other in person for a while? Because there's a big connection here. He's doing that distant thing. All right. Thank you, Jusu. Yes, he's doing that distant thing that like, okay, that makes sense. Not for a while. Yeah. Okay. So like Virgos and Aquarius, certain signs do that thing where it's like absence makes the heart grow fonder. 2 weeks. Okay. All right. Yeah. Because he's not done. Ten of Swords reversed. He's not done. Eight of Cups. He's not done. He might have thought about it and got a little dramatic at times. But the Lovers, first card down, no. I can see him. He is feeling topsy-turvy, okay? Capricorn card is reversed here. Knight of Swords is reversed. And I heard something like, I don't want to look, excuse me, I don't want to look stupid. So there's something, hi, Christiana. Hey, how are you? So yeah, I think he does want to like find a way to make a connection with you. Like, hey, should we go out and do something together? Because we have the Ace of Pentacles here. Him wanting to like, I don't know, approach you and have like some kind of idea or gift or, you know, tickets or something. You know, when someone's like, okay, I'm going to get these tickets, then I'm going to ask. Hi, Jewel Self-Love. And then over here is like him envisioning you taking it and you being on the same vibration, like you being like, yeah, that's a good idea. Seeing you as the Queen of Pentacles over here, okay? So he definitely has you're initiating the communication. I think for, yeah, because he does feel all over the place. Okay, let me get this. His energy is literally all over the place. I feel it when I'm reading. There's like Gemini energy all over this. So his mind, he isn't fully there and present. I see him like if he is doing the social media thing, he's not really feeling it. Kind of like with me, like I have to be on a lot of social media, but that doesn't mean that I want to be messaging everybody and people get mad at that. And I'm like, look, I go on at certain times when I need to blow off steam, or if I'm doing, you know, activism work or working, that doesn't mean that I'm trying to answer everyone's random messages that they're sending. It doesn't mean I'm disrespecting them. It's just I'm going on for very specific reasons and things. And certain people I do have to answer and keep up with. So he has some kind of weird thing like that. I don't feel like he really wants to socialize right now, but with you, the energy is actually very good. Yeah, he's doing the social media thing. Yeah. Yeah. So I don't see any negative energy towards you. I see him having been dramatic and been like, oh, is it over? Because earth signs, if they like you and you're not physically around them, that's weird. That's really weird to them. Hi, Mary J. Yeah, seriously, any earth signs in the chat, don't y'all get weird if you like someone and you're not around them for a few weeks and you get all dramatic, right? Anyone knows if there's a way to see if someone visits our Facebook page? I can't remember. I think there was things that alleged that you could, but so yeah, I just see him not really wanting to chat. And to be honest, when earth signs really like you, they're like, I don't want to talk to you in text. Like, come to my house or what's good. Like, and he's getting to that point too. He's overwhelmed. He's got a lot going on. He still really likes you, but he just wants to find a way to physically be around each other, like actually go out and do something, flex a little bit, that kind of thing. So he might be a little slower, right, than Aries energy, but I think he's definitely going to come and be like, hey, want to take you out someplace nice, something like that. So it could be another week or so before he's really serious, and really connects. But I see him wanting to be very intentional, wanting to be very respectful, and wanting to be very serious when he comes, because the energies that are his connection with you here are the Lovers, the Ace of Pentacles, and then hoping that you'll receive that with the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, so all of this is just kind of that chaos and work and social and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, so I don't think that he's done at all talking to you. And even just from how Capricorns that would hit on me and stuff, they're like that. They're either busy or they come on way too strong. And I'm like, back the hell up. Physically, give me space, okay? Once they decide, now they come and it's like, here's all their plans they've been doing for the past month, all of that energy and intention. So yeah, hopefully he'll be able to feel unscrambled by then. Yay. Oops. Trident just fell off. He's still feeling scrambled, okay? Yes. He's going away until Sunday. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, his headspace being in a totally different place. Yep. Okay. Let me go up. Okay, so for Jusu, it says, where will I be in the next year and will I accomplish my business goals? I am a Libra. I love it. Where will Jusu be in the next year in regards to business goals? Where will Jusu be in the next year? Okay, we have the Hierophant, Knight of Pentacles reverse, Queen of Swords. There's that Libra energy, the Wheel of Fortune, the Knight of Swords reversed. Interesting, it's in the same place as the last one. Four of Pentacles reversed, and the Devil with the Empress. Okay, this is really funny because I'm seeing some surprises. We have the Three of Wands reversed too. I'm going to pull out. You could have some big surprises that you're not expecting. Excuse me, I had to bend over there. Okay. I'm just going to let you know that you or someone around you could end up having an unexpected, like, surprise pregnancy. It's just like, surprise, boom. So you may be incredibly fertile, or yes, that energy is just really around you. Now, business-wise, I'm seeing you kind of all over the place trying to figure out what you want to do. Part of you feels like you want to be very stable. You want to do things in the way like, okay, these are the diplomas I need. This is the, business degrees I need. Here's all the classes and courses I need to take. And then you're like, maybe I'll just drop out of that and do my own thing and just completely be my own boss. Maybe I'll do that instead. So there's this kind of back and forth. There's this energy where you save and then you want to go and spend. I'm not saying that it's necessarily wrong, and ending up as the Empress is a good vibe, but I'm also seeing that you could end up like even almost on the other side of the world of where you are now. It's almost like you're going to travel and then stop. Yeah, so I'm just seeing you going about halfway through with your plans or deciding to veer in a different direction, but it works for you because you end up with the Empress. Almost like all the things that you want happen, even if they happen in like a really weird way or in a way that others judge, or even like your more indulgent kind of like ridiculous fantasies, they still happen and it just works out for you. I am seeing you being very self-made. I'm not seeing anyone else come in and make this happen for you. I am seeing you having to be a bit more rebellious into yourself and just really forge your own path. So you definitely look, the Empress is Venus card. So that's awesome for Libra. You definitely look like you are going to be very well set up in business. But I keep getting this feeling of pregnancy. So I don't know if that applies to your relationships, if that, could happen with everything that you work with in your relationships. A family friend is pregnant. Okay. Okay. Because this is looking like towards, okay, maybe around Capricorn season, would they be having a baby? But it might be a bit further out. I'm just saying. I don't know. I don't know what you do with your personal stuff, but just be aware that if it's possible in your relations, how you work your life, a pregnancy could come up. Even more close to home. It also means, though, that you are really, really stepping into being abundant. This is like a fluid abundance. So this isn't like like you're going to go from scraping and saving, and it's almost like you're going to drop what you're doing. You're going to stop everything in your path. You might even like travel or change a place and just invest everything you have in something that you're like, no, I'm just going to do my passion. And then all of a sudden you take off and it does really, really well. And at first you're like, I don't know, it's just this me following my vices. Should I even be doing this? No one thinks it's a good idea, but it just takes off and is amazing. And all of a sudden you're just in luxury. Like you're just set up really, really well. It reminds me of, what's his name? I think it's like Neo Davison or something like that. He's on Instagram and he's really young and he's already like retired like his mom, and I think his wife and like his mom, I think, and she's pregnant, and he said he runs event spaces or something and he teaches people how to do it. So he's like, all you have to do is know how to run an event space and your work runs itself. He travels the world, and he's like, I make money and I'm off traveling. So it could be something like that, where you learn how to make your passions work for you. And all of a sudden you just get to really, really just indulge and like live in this class of life that you didn't really see that you could. It was close to home. Yes. Good, 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 good. So yeah, I see you leaving any past relationships or worries. I see you getting very independent of mind, extremely particular about what you sign, any contracts, really paying attention and just stepping into your full power. And it's great that you do that, because your gut instincts, the standards you have for yourself are going to take you very high, very quickly. Yes. So trust that, for real, for real. Like, this is the energy that you're going to be like, oh, my yacht that I have over here, you're going to be setting up pretty well. Always been self-made and have been to yourself a lot. Yes. Family, friends, pregnant. You're welcome, Elvira. Yep. Keep going. Keep going, definitely, because you're definitely close to a breakthrough. It's making me think of like Little Nas X. He was saying how he was kind of joking, but he showed a clip like my bank account this time 6 months ago or whatever, and my bank account now, and it was like 1,000,000,000,000,000 billions or whatever. But basically now he's like buying, $500,000 cars for people he does collabs with and stuff, and just rolling in more money than he can have. And before he didn't have anything. So it can be where you just, sometimes when we pop through that final vibration, it's just amazing. It's astounding what we step into, and that's kind of the vibe here. Okay. Oh, someone booked a personal. Yes. If you want to book a personal reading, go ahead and email me at oceanheartconjure@gmail.com and we can arrange that. I am still catching up on those, so for anyone who still has one, it will be coming out. You haven't felt this good in years. Yes, I love that. I love that. Yes, yes, that's what we want to hear. Look, the Empress, look, it's not playing. It's like, okay, I know your reading's over, but look at these cards that just popped out again as I was reading your comment. 9 of Cups, the Empress, and the Magician. Like, literally talking about manifesting from your truest self and getting the utmost of abundance. Like, period. Period. Wow. I love it. All right, all right. Is there anyone that I haven't gotten to in here? I've had some different payments coming through. Is there anyone in line in the chat right now? Please like the video, y'all. Jules self-love. Do you love me? Are you writing? Hey, Jules. Just off of work. I hope you're relaxing, eating something good. All right, I think I'm caught up. Let me know because I can't see all the questions on here. Yes, yes, yes. Ooh, I'm getting hungry. But I'm always like, okay, let me go on now while baby's sleeping. Not waste time. And I'm like, hungry. Oh my gosh, you guys. So I had ordered some food, right? And I'm like, story time. I had ordered some food and I was like, okay, like I had had this issue with this one restaurant and I had ordered from them for years. And I know the person who like established the restaurant, even though they've sold it. So I usually don't have any problems, but they were acting funny. So I was like, okay, I'm not going to order from them and they're closed anyway, but I need to eat, right? I'm up so late. I'm hungry. Hi, Kiana. And so I ordered from this other Indian restaurant and I was like, yum, this is what I want. Okay, gonna get some of these little vegetable pakora things. And so it was taking forever. Like, y'all, it was like over 2 hours. It was taking forever. They kept extending the time. So I called in and the lady was nice. And so I just asked and I wasn't rude or anything. And I'm like, okay, let me wait. Well, then another like half an hour goes by and I still don't have any food. So I call the Grubhub, right? And I'm like trying to figure out if they can help me find the driver, like where's my food. So then all of a sudden I get a call and this guy is so angry and so mean and aggressive and he's telling me that he's not going to come up, like they have to push the door code and he's not going to come up and he's just being rude. And I was like, what the heck? So I just hung up because he was being so rude and I kept talking to like the Grubhub people. And then he texted me after being like so like hostile and scary sounding and would said that for his own safety he wasn't going to bring me my food and he left it outside by some pile of wood. I was like, are you kidding me right now? Y'all, are you kidding me? Never in my life have I ever. And this guy, he had been talking about, well, I own the company. I'm not going to go into this building. And I was just like, you own Grubhub? Like, it was so crazy. Like, what is going on? What is going on? Like, you're not coming over here to, Lil Mama's house over here with the baby in the house talking all this craziness, being aggressive and rude. Like, yes, you can stay outside now. You left my food outside on the ground by some wood, okay? It was in the bag, y'all, but still, like, what? Am I, like, supposed to go get it like a little hyena or something? Like, scavenger for this? What is going on? I don't understand. So then Grubhub was like, oh, like, it's not one of our drivers. The restaurant actually provides their own driver. And I was like, oh, so that's why he was saying he was the owner and all this and that. And he, oh my gosh, y'all, he was just, I'm like, really? He's the owner? Like, whew, yes, it was not good. So then they kept saying, oh, let me go. We'll talk to the restaurant and see if they'll refund. I was like, nah, Grubhub, I only worked with them because they were on your website and y'all supposed to be safe and secure. Like, you guys need to catch me back. You need to refund me because I'm not talking to this aggressive, entitled, privileged person, okay? Yes, they were running a cafe, but they weren't from India, okay, y'all? You see what I'm saying? And no, and they know where I live? No, I'm not. And then finally, I'm so glad they transferred me to a supervisor, and it was a woman, and she totally understood what I meant. I was like, this guy is aggressive at my door. Like, this is not okay. The climate that we're in, okay, in America right now, I don't need a privileged male angry at my door for no reason whatsoever, being rude. And so she was like, she felt so bad and she was like, you're so right. And so she actually reported it. Y'all, you can do this if you ever feel like someone should not be delivering food and coming to people's doors. Because I was like, what if I didn't have a security door and I answered the door and he was that mean and aggressive in my face? Can you imagine? So I was like, I told her, they said that they're gonna submit it because you can submit to see that they won't work with those restaurants anymore if they feel like that it's been dangerous or people were really mean and stuff. And so they're going to do that. I'm like, yes, please look into that because that's crazy. That's just too much. I don't know, someone drank way too much Mercury retrograde along with whatever issues they're living in. Can you see what I wrote? I guess it went white. I wrote too much. Oh no, I didn't see anything come through. But also I'm on limited chat as well because I'm on the phone, so I can't put it on like the full chat. So if I do miss anything, I'm not trying to be rude, y'all. I just can't see it. You might have to resubmit sometimes. Yeah, so that is my little behind the scenes mukbang. Y'all. And then my neighbor was so cute. My neighbor stays to themselves, and I'm home all the time, but I never really see them. And so my neighbor comes to the door and he's like, hey, there was food outside on the ground for you. It's like still wrapped up, and they had the address on it, right? So we're condos, but we're like indoor condos. It's weird. But so we each have individual addresses. And so he brought it to me. I was like, "Oh, thank you." He was like so sweet. He's like, "Yeah, that's really strange." I was like, "Yeah, believe me, it was weird." So y'all know that food, I was like, I was like blessing it. Look, I even pulled some cards like, ancestors, is this safe? Because, if people, you can't just be eating from anyone. But he didn't make it. It was that nice lady I talked to on the phone, but still. So I took a little bit, and literally it was the worst. It was the worst one out of all the Indian restaurants in the city. I was like, see, that's why the food ain't good. All that bad juju. So I put that out. This girl at my job was trying to intimidate me, and I had a dream about her that we got into a huge argument, and I went off on her. Is she still, it fades away. Is she still talking about me? Okay. For YouTube fan. Okay. Let me see too. I'm sorry that it shakes, y'all, when I have to check the thing. Did you send in the, and that's so cute. Did you send in the payment here? Maybe you sent it on the other one because I don't see it. Okay, for YouTube fan, is this girl at work still talking about YouTube fan? Okay, it must have been a PayPal. Okay, my Cash App is blowing up the notifications. Is this girl at work still talking about YouTube fan? Okay. Justice reversed. Her name is Susie. Okay. King of Wands. I love when we clap back in the dream realm and we're like, I know what you're up to. Oops, fell down. Four of Pentacles reversed. There was the Two of Pentacles. I don't know if I said that. Ace of Cups. Knight of Pentacles reversed. And the Three of Cups. Okay, I have to put this though because the Devil reversed and the Death card reversed were under there. So yeah, there's still gossip that happens. I knew she was trying to intimidate me, so I didn't feed into it. Yes, that's good. That's real good. Yes, and I can see with the King of Wands, I think that she's definitely learning that. Yeah, I feel like she'll keep it going as long as she can. So it's like the seed she's already sown. I feel like other people might ask about it or like wait for the updates on the stories or just like, you know that thing where you don't like someone and your friend will be like, oh, there goes your best friend whenever they walk by and you're like, oh, like, no, I don't like them. Will you stop that? It's like that kind of thing. So there could be, definitely could be others involved where there's just that energy of this ongoing, like waiting to see what the next tidbit's gonna be, the next piece of news. I feel like some people are torn and are just kind of like, I don't know about all this. But at the end of the day, like people are just loving gossip. They're loving having something to think about while they're bored at work. I do see it turning around for you with the Ace of Cups. This person could also start trying to be nice to your face because other people are going to just kind of get bored with the whole thing, to be honest. You don't want to fight though, right? I I don't, to be honest, I think this person, like from spirit, they're like, this person ain't going to be working there long. To be honest, I feel like, I don't know if there's contract renewals or going up for evaluation or something's just going to happen and this person's going to leave the job. I don't see them being there too much longer, to be honest. But yeah, they don't keep anything close to the fence. They can't keep their mouth closed. They're pretty like obsessed and need to get over it. And I think people are kind of bored of it, like where you're like, man, you brought up that person like 7 times this lunch, like what's going on? But at the same time, people like to hear some gossip, just like why reality TV is popular, that kind of thing. But at the end of the day, I think you're going to be good. People are going to go back to knowing you have a good heart and liking you and everything. I don't feel like they're really believing anything about it because they see you doing good and everything. But it's kind of like when people see you on a pedestal, they feel like it's okay to talk about you. You know what I mean? That happens with people who like are popular or who are very charismatic or something or upbeat. People feel like, oh, well, we have the right to talk about this person then because they do so well, or they're really attractive, or they have all this energy and they always get what they want. So it's not really so bad if we gossip or whatever and kiki about them. So that's kind of how others are thinking about it. There could be a couple who are still also low-key haters, but I don't know. I see it coming out in your favor, so it's not pleasant to deal with. But and this person could also even get themselves caught up with HR. So if you feel like it's to that point and it's like an unhealthy workplace, you might even do that. You might get on that that polite work voice, right? I saw a meme and it was like, how do you tell someone they better watch their fucking self in business lingo? And then people were replying with like, as per my original email, let me clarify for you, like that kind of thing, right? So you might end up kind of going over their heads or just establishing such good relationships with other people in the job that they end up showing their ass, because you're going to end up being pretty stable. But yes, I do feel like this person's pretty obsessive and needs to get over it. They need to get way over it over here. They got some weird, I don't know, it's too much. They're quite obsessed with you. I don't know if they have access to like your social media and stuff, but I just feel like they're just always trying to bring you up around anybody. It's good though, when we take people out on the astral level, that's when they, it trickles down because they start feeling subconscious about it. They start feeling like they can't just go at us like that. They start feeling paranoid about giving a shit. Hey, everyone joining the chat. Hit the like, please. If you like a reading, they're $12. Send it to, oops, I was going to say my email. No, send it to PayPal or Cash App. And then comment sent and what your question is. Woo-woo. 8/8. Let's see. I want to get a little chocolate message. General readings are applied to the energy of those who join in on the chat or have liked the video. General reading for those who are participating. Okay, that just jumped out. I love these little chocolate cards. Graduation chocolate. Study. Somebody's still studying even in the summertime. Or somebody's studying you, okay? Watching you, trying to learn your moves, trying to see how they can get like you. You might be trying to watch someone else and see how you can get like them. A time for new knowledge, learning, studying, new skills, open minds. A time of progression, promotion, and elevation. Open your eyes to learning and studying. Join a night class, enroll in a university course, book into a workshop, or just open a book and allow newfound knowledge to strengthen and advance your mind. I allow new knowledge, new experiences, and new doors. I have a doorway reading coming up to open in my life. I enjoy the freedom that learning something new brings to my life. Absolutely. I always say the greatest thing we can do is teach, like children teach the youth how to find answers for themselves, how to research, teach them to be really good researchers and to be inquisitive and curious. You're welcome, YouTube fan. So yes, follow that path. Pick up a book. Look, I'm still over here finishing these books. We'll be starting probably next yeah, probably on Sunday, we'll be starting the next book for book club. I know we still got to do the summary for the last one, but we're going to be reading Mama Day by Gloria Naylor, and we'll be sticking with it better than the previous time, y'all. Oh my gosh, we started it during Gemini season, and everybody was just busy, busy, busy. Yes. Congratulations to any graduates, people having summer abroad time, or you're ready to go hard and do your last year of study before you graduate. Yes, yes. And for everyone who didn't graduate or who have been graduated for a long time, it's never too late to go back and learn something else to educate yourself. Okay, YouTube University, you can teach yourself anything you want to know, for real. When I went to college, like, professors usually just sat there and talked about themselves. I learned everything on YouTube. And my classmates were like, how did you even learn anything? I'm so behind. I don't know anything. I was like, I went on YouTube. I got books. I taught myself. It's everything I do. All my astrology, tarot, all that, taught myself. Along with some past life help, okay? Absolutely. Yes, yes. Who's up next? Who is up next? I should have done this like a mukbang. Had some little nachos or something. Do I have everything I need for nachos? I don't know. We gotta go to the store. I was feeling real sore. Y'all know I have like the chronic body pain that kicks up sometimes. Ooh, this weekend, man, it was tough. But I'm feeling better, so I need to go replenish because I'm hungry. You can also ask astrology questions as well. People often forget that, but if you have questions about, like, are our moon signs compatible, or, what are these aspects in our chart, or, different things like that, you can absolutely do that for a reading as well. Do a little $12 reading. You can book a personal as well, too. Oh goodness. What are y'all watching? I haven't really watched. I just like watched some things on YouTube, but I haven't really been watching anything on Netflix. What's good? What's good? Anything new? Because she was looking for dirt and couldn't find anything. I'm just seeing that. Oops. I think it's so funny that it says that I can put the users in timeout. Like, what if I forgot? I left them there. Like parents used to do back in the day. Like, oops, you can come out now. It's been 2 hours. Not that I really got time out a lot. What's good, Ghost Watchers? What you up to? Y'all, on the last one this morning, I started saying I was pulling cards for Ghost Watchers, and people started clicking off. I was like, let's see who these people are. It was so funny. And they started clicking off the thing. For real. You know what someone said too? Somebody was on the video. So I did the melanated ancestor reading, and someone tried to do that. Well, I was black in a past life, but we're just going to stop you there. We're going to stop you there. I did my intro to that video. We're not doing that. We're not overriding the space of black people. We're not overriding experiences because you say so-called you were a black person in a past life. I've probably seen twice with all my psyche abilities that somebody who was non-black was black in a past life. And those people were not trying to tout that shit. They were not. Because they knew that experience is some real shit, okay? I was like, no, you're just going to stop right there. And you're going to get the block. Because that's how we're doing it, y'all. So that's the thing. Like, even it doesn't matter if someone is also a person of color or they've been a refugee or this or that. You can't just come on some level of disrespect. Like, you can't come on here and be like, well, I'm a person of color, but I'm homophobic, and think you're going to get the pass from me. You can't be like, well, I'm, queer, but I'm anti-black, and say stuff like that and think you're going to get the pass from me. It's not going to happen. It's not. And there's been times where I felt like, okay, it's been, more subtle things where I'm like, maybe this is a process of their decolonizing. So I address it. And then, but if the person's response is to ignore it and act like nothing happened and not, apologize or anything, I'm just like, okay, I have nothing to say. Like, I literally my spirit doesn't even want to interact with yours. Like, that's why sometimes Pisces swim away, not because we're just trying to like ice someone out. Shoot, that's the Scorpio, okay? The Scorpio and the Aquarius in the chart, yes. But because sometimes, do you guys ever have that, like, where your spirit just shuts down, where you're like, like, I don't know, like, my voice is gone right now, my energy shut down, there's nothing I have to say to you, there's no interaction I want to have, I don't want any of your energy in my field, like, just done. So if you see me not answer something with someone, that's why. If they come trying to act whatever after they've been rude or whatever, because I'll wait and see if people are gonna apologize sometimes if it's not just outright stupidity. But if they can't, you're just gonna have to swim away, okay? We're not doing that over here. That's just so rude. Get enough of that out in life, not on my platform, y'all. For real. Not about it. All right. Has everyone done something to help migrant children today? Free migrant children, whether you're in this country or not. Y'all, I'm real tired of all like the Europeans over in like Sweden and stuff talking shit as if all of us Americans are okay with what's going on. Oh my gosh. I'm like, you realize why everything's good in your country is because your country's like all white and it's built for white people. So if everything was white here, then there wouldn't be as much bullshit, all right? Because it's all the minorities getting it. So how about help us be proactive instead of talking shit from over there in your comforts of your nice jails that you're bragging about, okay? So yes, call representatives, tell them that you want them to do something about it. Closethecamps.us, go on there. You can find how to mobilize, actions that are going on. Look it up. You will see the map. Like, all of us are surrounded by these camps. They're everywhere, y'all. They're everywhere. All right, we're probably going to cut this off because I hear the baby. But yes, please go do something to help migrant children. They're babies just like mine. Literally, one of the babies that just died looks so much like my daughter. It's ridiculous. And that shouldn't even matter. We should be helping them anyway. So I want to peace out on this live and come back at another time.